Hey, it's Gabriel. I have to ask you this. Are you tired of feeling like you're missing out on life, with your loneliness watching life pass you by? What do I mean by this? Well, better questions would be: are you tired of being left at home by yourself on the weekend with nothing to do because you don't have any social circle and are scared to go out by yourself? Now, when you do go out, do you find yourself socially awkward, unable to hold a simple, normal conversation, and other people just find you weird? Is your dating life suffering as you watch all the hot women ignore you and you're unwilling to make a move because everything that revolves around social human interaction you just have no clue about? Well, you're not the only one, and not that special after all. But don't worry, you want to be special for something awesome, and living this way is not awesome. Trust me, I know. Okay, let's see if I can picture how your typical normal day usually go. You go through life like a robot, getting up in the morning, the same time, same procedure, go to work, or whatever you have to do as the usual routine with the same annoying people you hate, uninspired, and have nothing to look forward to outside of that, after work nor on the weekend, because work is the only life and you have no friends, no people to hang out with. So, you're bored out of your mind, wishing there's much more to life. Would you hate to see yourself 10 years from now, still stuck in the same place, with gray hair, balding, getting fat, with high cholesterol, depressed and stressed from overwork, with no sex life, and always having to maintain your professional boring life, with no fun, and say to yourself, wasted all your time for nothing, without ever living? What you have worked so hard on has been a waste and pointless and meant nothing. You see, from early we're taught is to work hard, to get rich, and that would be the ultimate goal in life. You see, even with all the money you're making in the world, it doesn't matter. It won't bring the joy and emotion and validation you want from having the money in the first place. Basically, you're still going to be the same as some miserable folks without money. Or worse, you're richer than those folks who are having the time of their life, hanging and partying like rock stars with great friends in their life. What's sad is that you may even sometimes want to trade your financially stable place to those lesser than yours for their lifestyle. Therefore, you wasted all that time striving to get in your decent paying occupation for nothing, and just made matters worse. It's the trap you have fallen in, striving for the ideal lifestyle. You now have ways of generating the money, but stuck not having time to enjoy what life and money has to offer. You think you want money, but it's really what money can offer you. Let's be honest. You really want to have the money to travel, party, and have a bunch of hot ladies at your shoulder every night, and a bunch of loyal buddies who back you up and have the utmost trust and loyalty to you. Even though the delusional end goal you think you want is to get promoted or get ahead in life and make more money, so you keep working hard. But behind all that, you want to finally not have to work and live and enjoy life and what money has to offer. But let me tell you, you don't need to be rich or have money to attract women and live a rock star party lifestyle. Well, now, ignite, reclaim, relive that passion, fun, and excitement for life you once long lost felt by having a social lifestyle. One of my favorite phrases is, live life and let live. I know what this is like when you feel down on yourself, like the world isn't treating you right and everybody doesn't like you. You feel depressed, lonely, and sick, like you're lost and the only person in the world feeling this way, this cold loneliness. You can't talk to people. You feel embarrassed when you're out due to your social insufficiency. And what's sad is that people judge you based on that something which is not your fault, but a simple upbringing and conditioning of way of life. But you can have a 180 change and become much more of a social rock star. Now, wouldn't it be cool to travel, party, and have a bunch of hot ladies at your shoulders, and a bunch of loyal buddies who back you up and have their utmost trust and loyalty, to live that fun, exciting lifestyle you always wanted? You see, there was actually a phase I went through where I was just so lonely and depressed due to my social inability to interact socially with others that I became numb and desensitive under a didn't give a shit trance. I went out and social experimented. I picked up and deciphered and decoded the social patterns of behavior and observed the dynamics and became buddies with good friends who were not pickup artists as a popular term, but normal people without the conscious understanding of how and why they were so popular and cool out in social gathering. From that transition from unconscious incompetent to conscious competent was the phase that made me aware of the observation of a good social dynamic interaction. Now, the first thing I will discuss is you need to reprogram yourself to be an outgoing social being. Okay, easier said than done, right? Well, you need to be able to go out whenever, wherever you want, with or without others, by reclaiming your social independence. What is social independence? Social independence is when you're this very self-sufficient, confident person, able to go about anywhere you want, without depending on others. Engage yourself socially. When you watch movies, a lot of the cool guy character, and James Bond would be one example. He's basically independent, can travel, can go anywhere and everywhere independently by himself, without having to rely on other people. However, that doesn't mean he is a loner. He can be social when he wants, aka social independent. By becoming this, you're much more on your A game, without relying on the safety net of your group. As a result, socialize more and better. The best way to describe this is imagine yourself out there in the jungle trying to survive by yourself instead of having another companion with you. It puts you more on your toe, doesn't it? By being there by yourself than having another companion accompany you. You're not needy, and establishing yourself as a person of higher status, making other people want to hang out with you. Every opportunity somebody gets to hang out with you is a blessing. You develop a far more intuitive insight. You understand and focus more on your surrounding than having to come back to your crew. It makes you see stuff differently by observing other people who are doing things they're not aware of. And overall, you get better the fastest. You don't know how to go out by yourself, handle different situations by yourself, because you never will get the opportunity to learn by relying too much on others for your performance. Here's what you can do. Temporarily cease contact with current connections you have. This will put you in a place. If you lost it all, you're free to do anything. Imagine you lost everything and had to rebuild everything from scratch. Go out your ways to do things independently. Love to enjoy your company. Being a pleasant company to yourself will make you a pleasant company to others. Go to public gatherings by yourself that other people go with their friends, immuning yourself to that feeling you need to have companions with you. And here's the easy one: watch James Bond movies. This will give you inspiration to make you want to imitate him. Feel how he interacts with the world around him as he moves about from place to place. Alrighty, now that's about wrap us up. Now, this is only just a partial tip of the iceberg of what I just covered. If you would like to check out the full in-depth powerhouse training, check out my nightly Nomad course. This is a course that is a result of my experimentation that I've been working on for a full year now. You see, after going through what I had to take my social and dating life to the next level, I know there are still guys out there who I consider like brotherhood, being the little guy, like I was, not understanding the underlying subtext of social situation and being taken advantage and messed with by other people to help them overcome the negative interaction of the world. Because I can relate once being this outcast loner who was bullied and picked on a lot. That's what inspired me to create this long life hard program. You see, I don't want to sound negative, but in a way, almost selfishly, this course was kind of created out of revenge to help the nerds, dorks, geeks, or whatever you want to call us, to thrive on the fun and enjoyment other people have that they thought we never would. It will allow you to get back in touch with the passion and excitement of what life has to offer that you've forgotten about since adulthood, which revolves around nothing more than work and obligation. But now you can have that as an adult. It will grant you the power to socialize as a normal, fun human being outside of work and relive and become part of society again. You'll become more balanced and have clear pictures of things instead of clogged all day thinking in your cubicle world. Like taking a step back from the forest to getting a full picture of things when you allow yourself to step away and come back with a clear picture. This social lifestyle will instill balance and allow you to step away and feel rejuvenated once back in your work. So be sure to check it out. And I'll talk to you guys soon.